Alright, goobers, let's do this one last time. My name is Tacitus Kilgore. My parents were gunned down in front of me when I was 4 years old, and for the past 5 years, I've been the one and only plan man. I've been busy since then, taking down thugs and butting heads with the kingpin of Saint Denis, Angelo Bronte. And so far, I'm winning. Sure, I've taken my fair share of losses. I made some dicey money choices. Do not invest in a summer getaway. I buried my dog Copper. My wife and I split up. My gang fell apart. It's been rough. But through it all, I still love being plan man. I mean, who wouldn't? No matter what, I still get mangoes. I mean, defending the city. After all, I'm the only one between this city and its filth. That filth being Angelo Bronte. This Bronte holds the city with an iron fist, and I intend to shatter that hold. First, I needed information on his whereabouts. Bronte went into lockdown after the Saint Denis robbery. He knew I was onto him. I'd need a lead, something to put me on his tracks. I scoured the city looking for his men. They were always selling something to somebody. I found a few, and I knew they wouldn't talk so easily. I roughed them up, but one thing led to another. I had a small militia after me. I fought dirty like they would have given me the respect of a 1v1. I kept the Goofy alive and did some light interrogating, just something to scare that info out of him. He told me the only person that knows where Bronte is was the mayor. Of course, Mayor Lemieux. It was so obvious I'm surprised I didn't realize. Then again, I am just some geek in a ram skull mask. His manor would probably be guarded, at least I expected it to be guarded. I made my way to the place and found an ambush. More of Bronte's men gunning to protect their overlords. I took them down with relative ease. Mansion was weirdly empty until I felt a bullet in my shoulder. More minions for me to slaughter! I made my way to the office and looked for anything, a lead, a note, a letter, I ended up finding a letter, something about Bronte meeting with Lemieux, the mayor, Bronte, and in his own courtyard. This meant I could get the two most corrupt city officials in one swoop. In one move, I get rid of most of the city's filth. But it seemed too good to be true. I mean, what were the chances? Either way, I needed to take the risk. Say I didn't and I miss out on this chance. I'm on Gambler 8, so I know a lot about risk. I waited until nightfall to get a better chance of sneaking in. It went well at first, but this quickly turned into an all-out brawl in the courtyard. I was holding my ground until I heard the familiar whistles of the Saint Denis Police Department. While I would appreciate their help, I had it under control. While they were fighting, I was looking for a way into the manor. I hit every window, smacked every door, and nothing. That's when my worst fear hit me. This was all a setup. The police weren't there for them, they were here for me. The rumors of the police chief being in Bronte's pocket were true. So now I needed to fend off two armies trying to kill me. At this point, there was no reason to stay here. Bronte had escaped me yet again, now I needed to escape. I spent a long time running away, but the police force is just too strong. I weaved through alleyways, jumped off roofs, until I met my end off of this power line. At this point, I was exhausted. Two leads that ended up leading to nothing. I spent some time wondering what else was there. The Braithwaites were destroyed, so I couldn't squeeze anything out of them. Guido Martelli could know something, but I'd also need to find him. I'm assuming where Bronte was, his little rat was as well. I was slumped and spent some time doing my usual patrols, average stuff, drug deals, and robberies, until I stumbled across this, a gang meeting between Bronte's men and Lemoyne raiders. What raiders were doing here was anyone's guess. I listened and it revealed to me something interesting. The reason Bronte hadn't been found was because he wasn't in Saint Denis. He was hiding out in Annesburg, or at least Upper Roanoke Ridge. What he was doing up there baffled me, but it made sense now. With this new lead, I went there immediately. I spent some time undercover just walking around, seeing if I could dig up anything else. Other than a few quiet whispers, it was empty. At night, that's when it became loud warnings. From what I could tell, he was hiding out in a small home surrounded by undercover guards. I learned my lesson from breaking in, so I had to lure him out. Took out a few goobers and using my clever spaghetti talk lured Bronte out. Finally, face to face, I resisted every urge to feed him to an alligator. I tied him up and took him out in the woods. But I realized I can't do anything with him. I can't turn him into the police, as most chiefs are probably in his pocket. Vigilante justice is also frowned upon here in Amberino, so the only option to fully remove his stain of society was to hit him with some good old cartoon justice. That was my little video, nothing too crazy, as I didn't have much time to develop this like my corruption video, but I hope you enjoyed it either way. As mentioned in an earlier short, I've started school, so my content will slow down quite a bit. I'll still make shorts and long form videos, just not every day. I still appreciate all the support you all have given me. It's kind of unbelievable that 14,000 of you like my content. I also am gonna make a poll because with this I kind of realized that I need more time to make videos, long form videos like the corruption one. So please answer the poll, link in the description. It really helps out getting feedback. But for now, stay safe and goodbye. Of course, Mayo Lemooks. Of course, Mayor Lemooks. Lemu. Fucking sex tape. Oh, sorry about that. In one move, I remove the most. In one move, I get rid of the. I was slumped, spent some time doing my usual patrols.